Page 78, Minuet in G. Well, this is interesting. On pages 76 and 77, they're introducing you to the key of G major. We've been at C major. C major is no sharps or flats, it's just the white keys on the piano. You've been doing the C major scale, I hope. It's kind of important. Well, now we're going into G major. G major has one sharp, an F sharp. So when you're playing in the key of G major, all the Fs are automatically played as F sharps. All right. The scale, they give you the stuff on the pages 76, 77. I prefer you go to my scale video for G major and do the beginner portion. The one octave up, learn the scale. That's do the accents, the wrist, the trill exercise, the whole bit. It's kind of important. If you have questions on this, you're welcome to ask, but I don't have a lot to say on it other than I covered it in the video, on the scale video. Now let's talk minuet in G. A minuet is a type of dance, a type of music, like a waltz. A minuet, it's a 3/4 time like a waltz, because in music we get different kinds of music. We get different forms of music. You get preludes and nocturnes and sonatas and these different well, minuet is a type of dance. It's a 3/4 time. In G means in the key of G major, so we already know what key it's in. And if you look at the beginning of the staves, you see the sharp sign between the clef sign and the time signature. There's a sharp sign. That's the key signature. So it simply tells you all Fs are sharped, because those sharp signs at the beginning of the lines, if there were a note where those sharp signs are, that's an F. Those are Fs. But it means all Fs and not just those Fs, any Fs. This way they don't have to keep using accidentals. Throughout this book, they've been using accidentals for all this stuff. Now they give you the key signature, they don't need the accidentals so much. If they didn't have it, the key signature, the sharp sign, then every time you had an F in this piece, they'd have to put a sharp in front of it. So let's talk about it. It's, 6 lines long, treble and bass clef, key of G major. Make sure you do the G major scale, at least one octave up and down is fine. 3/4 time. Of course, minuets are 3/4 time. Now we got quarter notes and eighth notes and dotted half notes. I don't see any dotted quarter notes, so okay. Right hand first. Let's make sure we understand what the right hand is doing. And you're starting here, 5th finger, put you in this position. To start, we're not going to stay here, we're starting here. It's 1 and 2 and. And you don't need these other finger numbers, you only need the first one. Don't read finger numbers, please. Now, major 3, the 3, they're telling you to come on, just reach up. You can move if you'd like, but I like to feel my way around a keyboard, so if I can, I'm going to reach up. And then claps. Now I'm in this position. And the F sharp is part of the position because it's in the key signature. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, F sharp. Then reach down to the octave, claps, because now we're back in this position. 1 and. 1 and. Major 7 crossover just for the F sharp. We do that some more. The rest of it's similar to that. Left hand, well, you have G chord. 2, 3. You don't need these other finger numbers. Just forget it. The left hand, as near as I can tell, is not moving around. You don't need any other finger number except at the beginning to tell you where to put the hand. And you don't really need finger numbers there either, because if you'd read the notes, you'd see that's where they've got to put the hand to play the notes. So please, don't read finger numbers. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is fun. Put the hands together. 1 and 2 and 3, right there. Those go together. So again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and. Reach down. The light thumb thing, I'll come back to that. Just play the notes right now. Left hand's not doing a lot, is it? You know, that light thumb, just use a thumb. I don't care. And once you have the notes and the rhythms and get rid of the hesitations, then we'll think about the articulation. Slower. I'm on the key and I'm bouncing off. Boom, boom. Again, the light thumb thing, just use the thumb. I don't. And then connect. and I connect this and this. Let's measure 4. Connect the first 2 notes. I mean, we connected them in measure 2. So why not connect them here? Assuming you can reach it. Now, if you can't reach it, you can't connect it. You have to come down there. But if you can reach it, then slur. Lift up. You get the idea? The left hand, connect it as best you can. Just connect everything you can. Regardless of what the right hand is doing, connect the left hand. So you're going to be doing different things in the hands. Now on these staccatos, like here, these don't have to be short. It depends. I mean, that's interpretation. Not all staccatos are short. You can lengthen these a little bit if you want, according to what the music needs. They don't have to be real super short. And that's interpretation. It's almost like an eighth note, eighth rest. They're shorter than, I'm not playing them full length, but they're short. But not necessarily real short, is the point is. Not all staccatos are the same. Then the dynamics, well, they apply to the melody, which is the right hand. The P is soft, the piano. This has to be very, very light, very soft. The measure 3, you have an MP. And they want you to go up to an MF. Yeah. I would start measure 3 at soft. Stay there, and now go on up. Up there. So, but if you want to do that in MP, I don't see an MP there. P and MP are close together. It's just a little louder. But to me, I would start it soft and go up. Up there. Now moderately loud here. Measure 5 in the right hand. The left hand's in the background. And it's measure 8. The half note's a little softer. Just a little softer, and then it dies away. Now you're back to P again in the right hand. And again, I would stay there and then come back. You get the idea? At the end, measure 15 as it is. You're moderately loud here in the right hand. And slow down and get softer. Moderately loud, moderately soft, soft. There at the end. So at measure 15, you're here. And the left hand's very soft. Speed, it's kind of a nice 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You picture people dancing to this. So 1, 2. Somewhere in that, all the way through. Remember the natural accents. In 3/4, it's the first beat of the measure. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We want to feel that. 1, 2, 3. Here. Feel that in the music. Let's play it together very slowly and double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'll give us 3 counts, and let's just try it. 1 and ready and go, and 1 and 2.